I just want you to remember your mom's famous words. Change is the
Hello, I
only
am
constant.
Keith. I'm here with some of my very good friends and their swords slash flags. Let's go around the table. Maybe introduce yourselves, tell people where they can find you, and tell us a little bit about your characters that you're going to be playing tonight. Let's start off with Guilty. Please tell us about yourself.
Hello. Hi. Thanks, Claire, for having me. Thanks, Keith, for GMing. I'm Guilty Cosplay. I can usually be found playing indie games or other TTRPGs on the channel Toe Chill. Tonight, I am Twyla the Firelight, who is a little raccoon who leads others through the darkness with the help of her firefly familiar and, illuminates what is hard to see, tells people to watch their step, offers them help, and also her firefly is probably a figment of a dream. So that's my favorite thing about Twyla.
And you're a raccoon person, right?
I am a little raccoon. Yeah.
Nice, nice. And then we go to Devin. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Devin. I'm not a cast member of TPC, but I composed the music for the Under the Table indie series, and I guested on it a couple times. Like I said, I'm a composer, I'm a musician. I'm in a band called Gloomy June, and I'm looking for commissions. So hire me to make music for your media project. Anyways, I'm playing Ansel Julietta Wormwood, aka Jules, aka AJ Wormwood, aka Professor Wormwood. I'm a pig. Specifically a Bentheim black pied pig, which is like a grayish pink pig with black spots. And I wear a black suit, a black polo hat, and I have a little tie because I'm a professor or ex-professor. I was either dismissed or willingly left the university that I taught at for teaching banned books. What those books were about, I'm not quite sure yet. But I do know that based off of my character sheet that I have a deal with a catfish demon. So we'll see what that means.
So wholesome. Uh, let's go to Jake. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jake. I run a channel called Q Times. I run a bunch of shows on there as well as produce everything. I am going to be playing Hugin, a raven. I'm a veteran, and well, I do have a sword. Hopefully, I don't have to unsheath it. He's old. He's tired. He's getting too old for this. You know that. That's all. You'll find out more about Hugin as we go.
Nice, nice. Thank you. And Kiwi, please introduce yourself and your character.
Yeah, I guess I will do that. My name is Kiwi. I use they them pronouns, and I am really cool. So that's all I have to say about that. Guilty, don't look like that. Um, anyway, tonight, wait, should I introduce myself in the accent?
If you want.
Okay. Tonight, I will be playing From Lithuaka Basket. From Lithuaka Basket is a frog, much like this one on my bag here. You see? Little frog. Framley is also a caretaker. That is their playbook. And they also use they, them pronouns. They are also an art student. They love doing painting and sculpting, and they have all these little gods that they know of, that they take care of. God of yarn, god of melodies, god of dark voids, maybe even. Who knows? I know. That's for me to know and you to find out, I guess. Anyway, that's Framley, and I hope you enjoy.
That's so wholesome. And I'm Keith. I'll be your GM for tonight. I am also on Total Party Chill. But for now, let's get into the game. So the camera starts off flying over the tiny town of Loesch, which is it's a university town adjoining the Loesch Polytechnic University. It's wedged up between two mountain ranges, the Red Mountains and the Wandering Hills. And yeah, that's where all of our characters are from. Since it is a one shot, we're not going to be engaging in any of the travel aspects of Wanderhome. But I would like all of us to start off by fleshing out the town specifically. Before the game, I rolled on rolled randomly to come up with these landmarks within the town, and now we can decide on the aesthetics and the folklore for each of these landmarks. So let's start off with the Loche Polytechnic University, which I imagine some of the characters are from or worked for at one point. So this is a place where many gather to learn about ancient texts. Here, in this place, you can describe the vast amount of knowledge still left to learn, show conflict between differing viewpoints, and then ask, do you want to learn a difficult truth? Aesthetically, what are you guys thinking? This is on page 179 in the PDF. Some of the elements can be a grassy campus quad, two small dormitories, vast banquet hall with many long tables, statues of the founders in all their glory, an inquisitive and hopeful kid who doesn't want to be here, a witchy professor whom you once called a mentor, or something else of your own invention. What do you guys think?
I mean, I know what I want.
Yeah, say it.
Well, we
Yeah.
picked two, right?
Yeah, you can pick two.
Yeah.
What was the last thing that you said? What page is it? Sorry, give me two things. What page are we looking at?
It's
Page 179 in the PDF.
or 169 of actual book page.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The last thing I said, which wasn't something else of your own invention, was a witchy professor whom you once called a mentor.
That's what I want.
Okay. Is everyone cool with that?
Why not?
Cool. One more.
Ooh, I personally really love the banquet hall.
Okay. Vast
I like that
banquet
idea.
hall.
I mean, obviously, there's going to be more than two things at this university.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is just like the two aesthetic items.
Yeah, maybe these are the things that the tour guides bring all the students to. It's like, look at this witchy professor. And I'm like, get out of my classroom.
Yeah, get out, you.
Something
keep bringing them here. I'm gonna turn you into a toad. And that is how.
Hey, wait a second.
Wow, so that's how Frambly came to be, huh?
Well, actually, Fromley is a frog. I am a frog, not a toad.
Damn,
Don't get it twisted.
Something I think would be fun that would be relevant to my character is if they have like a library full of like off limits books, but they still have them and they're still on shelves and they don't let students go into the building, but they have this building still for some reason.
What if that's part of the folklore? What if we have a big library and people are like, what's in this place? Like, it's too big for people to actually like go through everything. So
like
everyone's like, yeah, there's got to be something there, right?
I just love the idea of them storing banned books, but like you're not allowed to look at the banned books. So like, why are you storing them if they're not part of the collection?
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I think we've got that one. Then let's go to the Waning Mountains, which is a hillock. You can find that one on page 161 or 151. A hillock is a place in the foothills of a great and looming presence. In this place, you can always describe what we stand in the shadows of, show a threat that's up ahead, or ask, what are you worried lies ahead? And 2 aesthetic elements we can choose from: a sheltered valley, strange piles of stone, a deep gorge, scattered fragments of civilization, evidence of distant strangeness, a quiet foreigner from higher up, and then something else of your own invention. Guilty, what do you think?
Evidence of distant strangeness feels
Oh,
very correct for this
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
this cast of characters.
all right. One more thing aesthetically.
What page is this again?
161.
151.
I heard everybody talk at once.
Yes, it's 161 PDF, 151 actual page.
Cool. Thank you.
I kind of like the deep gorge.
Mhm.
You would.
Wow, drag them.
Damn. I like that gorge.
We did say this was going to be wholesome.
Yeah, got him.
You know,
Wow, Losha's so gorgeous.
I'm just gonna eat my croissant.
Sorry, what was that?
Chrysusi?
That was a reach.
Cool, so folklore.
I like the gorge. I gave
I
Kiwi
do
a hard
too.
time, but I'm down for gorge.
The gorge is cool.
Oh, these are good
Um,
folklore options. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let me just read them off. Starting from the top: the goat who slept for 100 years, the fawn star and the stories she told, the hidden treasure of the hyena king, or something else of your own invention. What do you guys think?
I like the fallen star and the story she told,
Oh
Yeah.
because then it kind of goes with the gorge, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she
Like,
fell so
it
hard.
has
She split the earth.
Action.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I love that. And finally, let's take a look at the at downtown Loche, which is home to its vast marketplace. I believe you can find this one on
142 page or 152 on PDF.
Danke.
thank you.
Yeah.
A market is a place where near anything can be traded and bartered, and where people from across the heath gather with supplies to exchange. In this place, you can always describe what you can find here, reveal the consequences of theft, or offer someone something they want at an affordable price. And the aesthetics we can choose from are show-stopping livestock, foreign wares, confusing currencies, antique relics, distant smells, a familiar crafty merchant, and something else of your own invention.
Antique relics.
I was gonna
Yes.
say immediately antique relics.
Mhm, mhm. I
The
love
second one is hard.
smells.
Yeah, the smells I was
Smells?
also drawn to.
Yeah.
Are you good
I
with
love
smells?
when you describe how a place smells.
I love that.
I like the smell of bread personally,
Ooh.
like fresh bread.
You're already
He's
getting
so
me
well.
getting me into my character by just being completely exhausted.
There's so much bread here. 50 kinds of bread.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe it's just a bread town.
It's a bread town. So we can choose from one of these folklores: the eel demon and the luttists, the crow and the 33 thieves, the golden king and how he lost his heart, or something else of your own invention.
I personally like the eel demon because then the eel demon could be like a rival of the catfish demon.
Oh.
It's a demon war.
And do we think
Demon
that's a
war.
ludist, like a
Yeah, I
lute
was gonna
player?
say. I think that's a loop player.
Sick.
Okay.
I like that.
Eel demon.
I
Nice.
think the story of the eel demon and the ludist is definitely enemies to lovers. Just saying.
Absolutely. And I think the catfish demon had something to do with that. So now that we have a sense of place, let's link up our characters a little bit. I believe in each of your playbooks, there are a few questions that you can ask of each other. Who would like to pose the first question?
I can. Should we use the overlay as my left and my right? Like
Please,
Devin be my left and Kiwi be my right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Devin, what is, sorry, I lost it even though I had it a second ago. What craft have you been teaching me?
Ooh. Craft. I know you're into swords. What else are you into?
So so one of the things that I can do at any time is practice a craft that I'm terrible at. So it could be bookbinding. Maybe it could be poetry. Like, are you teaching me poetry?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm teaching you to write your memoirs of the war.
Okay. Maybe I don't even know how to write. You're teaching me how to write.
Oh, I love that.
That's cute.
Okay. I love
Aw.
that. So you're teaching me to write. Kiwi, how do you help me stay in control?
Oh wow, what? The fucking duality of these fucking questions. How do I help you stay in control?
Mhm.
Ooh, you know what? Hold on, let me look.
Sleepy time tea.
Ooh.
So my character is really into these tiny gods that they've become aware of. And there is a god who is they are described as resolute and or mighty. So I think that, you know, I kind of tell you the story of this god, this tiny god who is named Woad, like Toad, but with a W, who is the god of a mossy boulder. And I have this mossy boulder in my possession, and I, you know, tell you the story of how I came across Woad and how they make me feel, as like their personality just like makes me feel calm and in control because they are mighty, they are resolute.
I love that. I love that you read me a bedtime story, and and Devin's like, you should learn how to write. Like, it's all literature based.
Yeah, pretty
there,
much.
There you go. Those are my questions.
Excellent.
Cute. All right. Who else has questions ready?
Excuse me. I guess I can go. So to my, hold on, let me look at this. To my right would be Jake, or would it be
I
Devin?
think, I think it's guilty.
Yeah, I did it kind of like a circle. So you were
Okay.
my right, and Devin was my left. So I'm your left.
Okay.
I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't
we're
matter. It's guilty in me. There you go.
Yeah, it either way. Ooh. Hoo, 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 hoo. Actually, I think this ties well with what we just talked about. Hugin, do I listen to you when you feel small and forgotten?
Oh, ooh, ooh. I think that the answer has to be yes, because you wouldn't, if you didn't listen to me when I felt small and forgotten. Why would you be the person that helps me get in control when I'm out of control? So I feel like I think those are like, I can't imagine why you would do one and not the other, right? Unless it's like, oh, I've seen Hugin like mess people up, and if I don't do it, but
Yeah.
like I'm also gonna ignore them when they show vulnerability. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So I would say yes.
If you can't handle me at my small and forgotten, then you don't deserve me.
At your
Yeah.
resolution. Okay, and then I think this actually fits well with Twyla's playbook. And it's, which of my small and forgotten gods did you rescue and give to me? And I can read these off to you real quick. There's Dulcet, the god of tiny melodies,
Okay.
Rabble, the god of tangled yarn. They also all have personality traits. There is Woad, the mossy boulder, Nadir, a god of a single shadow. And there's also a small buggy friend who has no place among gods. Just my friend.
I think it's probably Nadir.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Because shadows are sort of my realm.
Oh, can I ask?
Yeah.
Do you know what shadow Nadir is the god of?
I guess. Oh wait, for me or for Twyla?
Either of you. Also, the answer can be no.
I would say that like all of the names are entangled with what they are a god of. Like Ravel is the god of tangled yarn, like unravel, ravel, right? And Nadir maybe was the name of the person that the shadow belonged to.
And Nadir is also the lowest point of something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And the lowest point might be this gorge.
So maybe it was found in the gorge that
my
Twyla
God.
found and gave to me to take care of as the
You've
caretaker.
heard. Stop. This is the shadow of the fallen star.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe. But that's just folklore. What are you saying about?
All right, Taylor Swift, keep your secrets.
All right, perfect. Yeah. Jules or Twyla, do you guys have questions you'd like to pose?
Yeah, I've got mine up. Who's around me?
Kiwi and Devin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Then let's start with Frambly.
Yes, probably here.
Why does my firefly like you so much?
Ooh, your firefly likes me so much because I take care of things that are small and maybe forgotten and not known to many people. So if it's only known to you, it may have been forgotten by someone else, and I will never forget your firefly.
Oh,
Oh.
that's sweet. And then Jules, where do you wish I could guide you, and why can't I?
Ooh. I'm trying to think if it's like abstract or like literal.
I think either works for Twyla, because I think Twyla is like a physical and also metaphysical sort of guide. Like her firefly came out of a dream. So
Yeah. I think then it's like the true nadir of the gorge, because
Ooh.
I deal in like ancient stories and tales and stuff like that, and that's like one of my expertises. But I feel like the true nadir of the gorge is figurative and not literal, and I can't just like climb down there.
I like that. Sweet.
Nice. Thank you. Jules, last but not least.
Hugin, what do you know that I can't hope to understand? I'm a very learned pig, but what do you know that I can't possibly?
So I actually I'm gonna use one of the things, because in my section I have a thing to choose a lesson that you've learned. I'm gonna use that same lesson, which is to never choose. It is that you will never choose where a sword lands. From the moment that you draw it, it controls you, and this is why you must never unsheath your blade. So that's a lesson I have. So I'm gonna say you will never understand killing someone.
No, I don't think Jules has and ever will do a violence.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Twyla.
Mhm.
So you can't lead me to that truth, but what
Mhm.
have you shown me about the world?
Ooh. Mhm. I think Twyla and Jules enjoy going to the market together, especially when there's night markets. And between the two of them, they're really good at identifying and like piecing together info about the various antique relics that come through.
Yeah.
And so sometimes like Jules will find something and, need more information on it or something like that. And I think Twyla um is your girl for like if you need a book that's technically out of print, but rumor has it they have one 3 towns over, you know.
That's- I like the combination that like I'm really well read and I like know more than you, but you've like been to way more places. In
Yeah,
fact,
yeah,
you've,
yeah.
like,
So you'll be like,
experienced
oh,
different cultures.
I need this thing. And I'll be like, I think I know where I could find it. Yeah.
Or I'll like know some fact about the thing that's like written in books, but like you know the actual truth of the thing because you've been there.
I like this.
I love this. So now that you all have gotten to know each other's characters, let's go back to the present in Loche. Currently, it is the end of the month of chill. When when
Total party.
yeah, exactly. The month of frostbite, I mean, when the winter gives up its hold and the new year rings out throughout the nation. And whether or not you were born in Loche, this is your home. And some of its New Year's sort of traditions. So let's flesh that out a little bit. This is on PDF page 246, physical page 236. We can choose two traditions that this place does not engage in. The rest all happen. The choices are a week of hopeful revelry, raucous fireworks, festival stalls with lots of snacks, gift giving, elaborate and ornate costumes, special performances, or letters written for all your friends.
And these are two that we do not absolutely do ever.
Yes, yeah.
I'm gonna say raucous fireworks because I fucking hate fireworks.
Same.
Okay.
Oh,
Fair.
that's my pick. That's me, Kiwi the player.
I mean, as a veteran, I'd say that also works.
Oh, yeah, totally.
What
I
was
like
the page
idea
again?
of keeping the letter writing because I think that's a cute thing for like Hugin to be writing
Hugin.
his first letters this year.
Oh yeah.
That is cute.
All spelt wrong.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, the costumes are cute. I want to keep
The
that.
costumes are cute. The rest of these are so cute.
Yeah. I
What
mean,
does that leave us with?
huh?
What does that leave us with then?
We've only crossed out the fireworks.
Yeah.
So we have the week of hopeful revelry, gift giving, festival stalls with lots of snacks, elaborate and ornate costumes, special performances, and the letters written for your friends.
Yeah.
Fuck gift giving.
I was
Like,
gonna say
goodbye
this.
capitalism. Get out of here.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
No,
Right.
buying gifts stresses me out.
Same.
Over it.
But all right. Fine.
Just buy yourself gifts. Call it self-care, Frams.
Look, I'm gonna make you gifts. How's that?
Oh,
Yeah, I find my little trinkets, my lost and forgotten
For my
friends.
trinkets.
It's my trinket box for my trinket.
yeah. I imagine people still like give gifts, but it's not like it's not
Not
a
like a
traditional thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Nice. Cool. So these are the traditions in Loche. And as you guys are sort of setting your homes up, setting your whatever businesses you have up to celebrate, the mayor comes into the Merchants Guild, into the town square, and you all just happen to be there to listen to her speak. This is Beverly Boone, who is a Labrador dog person, Labrador Retriever, and she says, hi. Yeah. This all looks perfect. This all looks great. How's everyone doing for New Year's? Perfect. Good, good. So you know how we do the huge get together for the entire town at the end of the year? Well, we are going to be hosting some two very special guests. They are coming from the big city down south, Corrine, and they are the Corvine sisters who run Birdhouse Books. They're looking to open one of their huge shops up over here in our wonderful market. And I was hoping that we could all get together and make their visit special. Because it seems like they're shopping their location around to some of the other towns around here. Thornville and Caroon. Those towns. Hamlets maybe. So I just think that Loche would be a better home for their bookstore. Right? Yeah? All right, good. Does anyone have any questions?
What kind of books do they deal in?
Oh, all sorts, Professor. The last time I was down in the city, they had a bunch of maps on sale. Who needs maps? The entire world is known. You can just walk wherever, and so lots of stuff, lots of cool, very good stuff.
Okay, right, yeah. Frombley here.
Assembly, yes.
Where will this bookstore be built?
Oh, right here. This old fountain. We were trying to get funds together to repair it, but the bookstore is willing to shell out to have it just demolished, and they're just gonna put their huge shop right over it. So yeah, win for the town.
What about the booksellers at the market?
Hmm?
There already is a very, very lively infrastructure of people selling written tales and almanacs down at the market.
Oh yes, yes. The more local things, yeah, of course, they would still have business. After all, this huge, very very wealthy bookstore, they would have no time to sell any of our local stuff, our little knickknacks. Yeah.
Even stuff like this, and I pull out a book out of my bag that is like clearly haunted. It has like two eyes on it that are like looking at them.
The mayor's like, oh, God, can you? Professor, I've asked you to please warn everyone before you pull any of your books out. So, yeah, that seems like a you sort of book.
Take a breather. It's not cursed or anything.
Oh, well, I couldn't tell.
Meanwhile,
the other-
Hugin is in the fountain, pulling coins out of the fountain and putting it in a little bag.
and the mayor's just like looking over, and she says, "Yeah, that's another reason to demolish the fountain. Public health is a very worrisome thing. We don't want any Legionnaire's disease spreading among the populace.
Are you
so
saying that I'm disease ridden? Is that what you're saying right now?
I
Not all
said
birds
nothing
are
of the
diseased.
sort.
Okay.
I was calling the fountain disease-ridden. So
Hmm.
The Firefly says this does not bode well for our local economy.
I'm sorry. Please remind me of your name.
Twyla.
Twyla, of course. How could I forget? Um, well, your Firefly sounds like a very astute economist. I would love to hear their some more of their insights, perhaps at a later date, though.
They
Yes.
say that's a lie.
I don't know how to address a thing that I can't see, so okay.
Beating around the bush like a good old politician. Well, why don't we try to fix this ourselves, I guess. I'm gonna take a look around the fountain and see what's going on here.
Yeah, okay. So this fountain was dedicated to the founding of Loesch. You all have heard the tales of the eel demon and the ludist, who were some of the first to put down roots here in this valley that would soon be the foundation of your town. And this kind of depicts that. There's like this lute, and wrapped around it is a sort of a few eels that are spewing out water.
Can the fountain be like attached to a well and actually be connected to underground water
Absolutely.
ways?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but parts of it are chipped. There's a lot of water streaks everywhere, lots of moss and lichen kind of growing up in the little cracks, and it's looking a little ragged these days.
Ooh. Maybe people throw in money into the fountain to make requests from the demons.
Yes, from the demon, the eel demon, and I imagine there are like a lot of musicians playing around it too.
It's mostly musicians throwing coins in there to be good at their music.
I wander up to the edge of the fountain as well, and sort of poke around at the coins and ask, Hugin, do you need a hand?
Oh, no, here, actually, here, and he hands you the bag of coins, and he goes,
Oh.
and he like holds up like what looks like a marble. He goes, look at this. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Look at it. It looks shiny. Oh my god, I love this. That can go to wherever. I don't really care. But look at this. I'm keeping this. This is fine. And then he puts it in like a little thing, and he steps out and just kind of like shakes off the water and goes, I figured, Twilight, you can do something with that. It's better than whoever this book company is going to take all the coins, you know. But what's happening again? Why is there a building needing to be built here? Everything seems fine the way it is. I don't know why we have to keep on adding new things every day and changing stuff. It's just absolutely aggravating.
The world
Well,
is
obviously, little
constantly
man.
changing.
There's this newfangled thing from the city called capitalism, you see.
Oh, don't say that word around here. Stop it. Oh, I'm disgusted.
It brings much darkness, it's true.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I mean, you all seem to be scared of it, so I don't like it either.
Mm-hmm.
It's a war we cannot win.
There's no such thing as that, but it's a war that we may not want to win, or is it a war that we need to win? Those are the questions.
A war that will grind us to dust.
As is all war.
As is all of us. Stardust.
Did you just? Oh God. All right.
He's correct.
I get no. I We're all magical things from space. I get it. All right.
No,
Uh,
literally the particles of your body
no,
are
no,
worse than stars.
I get it. I've heard it. I understand it. I've processed it. We're all just bags of meat. All right, let's keep going.
Star meat.
I'm not very meaty.
I've been to one of these stores. It was cold and smelled like nothing.
Hugan walks up to the mayor and goes, "Well, that has it. No more bookstore. Great. Have a wonderful evening, Mayor. I hope that your day isn't completely destroyed by this idea that you had and that we all disagreed with it. Good day."
Well, to be clear, the bookstore wasn't guaranteed. I was just asking for the community's support to
And
make
you
sure.
don't have it. So there you go.
Well, I mean, there might be some other people in the community who might not mind a very lavish, very good bookstore that sells more than just folk tales from just the town over. So I don't know. We'll see.
Hugan, not to imply that all Corvids know each other, but do you know anything about these twins?
Never heard of them.
I think I could rustle up some information.
I think what's most important is their intentions in the matter.
Hmm.
Well, I just don't like it. I don't. No. I think we should get together and create flyers and ask the community to go against this and go against the mayor for this silly bookstore that we don't need the fountain to be destroyed for.
We already got the forbidden library on the campus. What do we need a bookstore for?
I think the
the
mayor,
access. I don't know if that's a good argument there.
the mayor says, "Well, it seems like you guys might be doing something here, and I don't want to butt in, but I hope that you keep the town's sort of livelihood in mind, whatever it is you might be doing. Have a happy New Year." And she walks away.
Frambly, you were suggesting a grassroots movement. I love it.
Oh yes, of course. I know just the god to help me. Let's see. Oh, Dulcet, a god of tiny melodies, will sing songs of our community praise to uplift the fountain, uplift each other, so that we don't need to have this silly bookstore and silly. I can't even say it. So, what do you think?
You know what brings people together better than anything I know is a light in the darkness. What if we create some lanterns just at dusk and have a lantern lighting, melody singing, poster making fete?
Maybe we can all gather around the gorge.
Jules, you and that gorge.
I'm a professor of astronomy. I must know more about this star.
Two things. One, how does this look? And he holds up a little notebook that he's got, and he holds it up, and it's a kind of crudely drawn picture of like this monster thing that's got its mouth open and a sword hitting it, and underneath the monster, it's capitalism spelt incorrectly, and and then it says Hugan underneath the sword, the guy with the sword, and it goes, and number two. Why are we lighting candles by a gorge? How is this going to tell people that we don't need a bookstore?
Well, we need to get them all in one place. Then we can suggest something.
It could be a community building event. We can invite the entire town and tell them that there will be crafts and
free beer.
who is giving us free beer?
I
What do
think
we have
that
to trade for that?
I think that actually someone kind of like overhears you. One of the people in this marketplace. They are he's a bull person. His name is Bolton Brown, and
Bolt.
and you all know that he is the head meter at the Red Rock Meadery. And he says, "Yeah, you guys are against this whole the bookstore thing too, right?"
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Whatever they say.
nice. And I apologize for eavesdropping, but I heard y'all could use some free booze. Yeah, I can provide some.
Well, we have all of these coins that Hugin took from the fountain.
No. Keep that. No, this is
Oh.
to keep the whatever this birdhouse whatever out of our town. You got my mead. And with that, he's going
Thank you,
to
Bolton.
take one token.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, tokens are a thing.
Tokens are a thing.
How many tokens do we start with?
None, I think.
None. So you can earn tokens. This is on page
Oh, it's on our
28. Yeah, 28 of the PDF. Oh yeah, it might also be in your
On
character
the
sheet.
character sheets, yeah.
But just for the audience, you can gain a token whenever you inconvenience yourself to help someone else, give away something you hold dear, pause for a moment and get some rest, leave an offering to a small or forgotten god, speak your true feelings on a subject, take a moment to to bask in the grandeur of the world and describe it to the table, take a moment to watch a tiny moment of beauty and describe it to the table, or take a moment to marvel at something no one has ever seen before and ask the table to describe it.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So we have free beer from Bolton. Great.
Free beer from Bolton. All right, that's your base.
I feel like we all earned a token by expressing our opinions about capitalism.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's true. Speak your true feelings on a subject is on here. Well, shall we start the preparations for our community event? We have to tell the whole town.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, I think Twyla is going to help out by like prepping a like a event area at the gorge. So and putting together the supplies for the lantern making.
Nice. Which one of those would you like to tackle first?
I, you know, I'm a little lost in what needs a mechanic and what doesn't.
The mechanics are like almost like ancillary in this game.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'll just make my way through the town and maybe stop at one or two marketplace vendors who have like fancy papers and twigs, very nice twigs. And I guess speak with them and either trade some of the coins from Hugin for their wares or get them to, join us in our little efforts with the donation.
Hugin would like to join Twyla on that because, first of all, beautiful sticks. right up Hugin's alley.
Nice.
Also, Hugin could also assist with some manual labor in exchange if they don't want to take the demon coin purse.
Nice. What can you describe these beautiful sticks briefly? Are they whittled? Are they did you embed them with some sort of metal? What's the vibe? What are we selling here? What are we creating?
I'm imagining pretty run-of-the-mill twigs, except all of the like various little offshoots that might have started off on them have been shaved down, and they are, bumpy in areas, but very good for building.
Nice, nice.
Maybe a little bit polished.
Yeah, I think Shauna Shane, who's a sheep person, um, is kind of excited about these sticks. I think that she creates a lot of fishing poles and like fishing accessories,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, "Oh, these would look great as fishing poles, and maybe some of the smaller ones can be like lures." Yeah, perfect. Maybe I can barter some of my fishing twine with you. You need to hang those lanterns up somehow, right?
Sure. Yes, we do.
All right. Yeah, so you do it. You make that trade. Um, let's hop over to Frambly or Jules. What are you guys doing?
Hop over. Hop. I'm a frog.
Got
Hop over.
Got it.
You tired me so much.
Don't worry. I'll give you your bedtime story later. I actually was thinking it would be a very cute idea to take Hugin's drawing of like capitalism spelled wrong and make that the poster.
Okay. Okay.
And go to like a print shop, if you will, and try to make a bunch of flyers and maybe write on them something like, join us at the gorge at dusk for community event night. I hope to see you there. And a little heart and a little froggy footprint. Fromley here.
And of course, you go to the platypus printer, Pika, who says, well, there's just I just have so much to get printed. So many people want cards done for New Year's. The soonest I can have it to you is probably like in a month or so.
Oh, Pika, that's
Too
just
late.
what it do. So just a bit of a background here. We're trying to campaign against this bookstore that's going to tear down the fountain and take away business from the local folk. So if we can push this forward, so we can have a big community event tonight to campaign together against the bookstore and capital. I can't even say it. You can see it here, though. We don't want that.
Capitalism? Wait, why would I want to keep the bookstore out of our town? They might be looking for new printers to make their books. I would love to perhaps fill that role for them.
But you are just way too busy helping out our local community, right? You have a month backlog of cards for New Year's.
Yeah, but I mean, a ton of other printers might pop up to take on that load. We could turn this into a printing town. like we don't have to keep worrying about making things cool and hip for all these university students. We can just make money on our own through our own sweat and tears and whatever. Is that what they say? I don't. Oh, platypus. I don't really. Do I sweat? I don't know.
Um, I don't. That's not the point. The point is, we are trying to advocate against this bookstore because I don't know that these sisters have good intentions for our town.
Oh,
But
so
if
you've met the sisters?
have you?
No,
Oh,
but you sound like you know them.
oh, no. I would not presume to know these people.
Well, then how can you presume their assumption, their intentions?
They're demolishing our founding fountain.
Then what? We can just build a new fountain somewhere else.
You know what? You make a valid point. And you know what? You are valid in
Yeah.
wanting your business to boom. But I'm going to have to step out of this conversation with you and
Oh,
work on stuff elsewhere because I can see that this conversation with you is not working to advocate for the town and against the bookstore. So I hope it works out for you.
well, I mean, I can still print those.
Oh no, it's okay. You have a month-long backlog. It's New Year's. Take care of the town.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Bye, Friendly.
Goodbye. And I'm gonna just kind of pout my way out.
Also, I have the answer. The platypuses secrete milk from specialized mammary glands, just like humans and other mammals. But platypuses do not have teats, so the milk just oozes from the surface of their skin. This seems to look like sweat, but in fact, platypuses are aquatic and don't produce regular sweat at all.
So does the baby lick the mom's skin?
Yes.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Nature is wild. So really, Pika should have said, my own
Milk.
my own tears and milk.
Wow.
Welcome to this very wholesome game.
Hey, this is education right here. All right.
I mean, skin is pretty wholesome if you consider all the pores.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, got him. Check.
Bye. I'm about to throw my camera across the room.
Won't someone consider the pores?
All right.
Anyways,
Jules,
speaking of the fountain,
Mhm.
Jules goes to the fountain and kind of like waits till there's like a lull of people.
Mhm.
Like I imagine there's like people singing and hanging out, and maybe it's like a lunch break at the college, but then like once people kind of like shuffle away and Jules is alone, Jules wants to have a scene at the fountain.
Yeah. I think you're right. The lull comes right after lunch, when the crowd leaves and all the musicians are like, "All right, since no one's here, let's just take 5." So yeah.
So Jules is chilling, and then they kind of reach into their shirt and like pull out like a necklace that has like a coin on it, like a coin with like a hole in the middle. And this coin is their diploma from the university that they left. It's one of my items, the one that I'm terrified of misplacing, which is why I usually have it on a string around my neck. But that was the old me, and I'm gonna have to make some sacrifices if I want to help this town. So I'm gonna take the coin off of the string, and it has like my name on it, like graduate of whatever year and season, and I throw it into the fountain because I'm trying to have a meeting with the catfish demon,
Oh,
and I'm giving away something I hold dear and gaining a token.
there you go. You watch this what sort of metal is it? Gold?
I think it's bronze.
Bronze. You watch this bronze coin flip through the air, and emotions kind of well up in you. You remember the day you got it on your graduation, maybe like all the sleepless nights you kind of had to like push through to actually get to your graduation. And right as it touches the surface of the water, everything just stops.
Ooh, I
And
go to like a
behind,
little liminal space or something.
yeah, behind you, you hear like these wet footsteps.
Oh,
And when you turn around to see who it is, it's just a catfish person. With I think their little whiskers are just like moving around like they're still underwater. And
I was gonna
yeah.
suggest that they have like 10 times as many whiskers as a catfish usually has. It's like a whole like mane
Ooh.
of
Oh,
whiskers.
I love that. What if there's just so many whiskers you don't even see their eyes? All you see
Ooh,
are the whiskers and the mouth.
ooh, that's creepy. I love
Yeah.
that.
And it says, my little worm, you've come to me again.
I come to you for your benefit.
Oh,
I know you like to stay in the shadows. I know that you don't mind that you are left out of the stories of this place. Yes, the eel and luteus, they get all the credit.
true.
But all of that might be forgotten. Your place of power is being threatened. There
And
will be no more offerings like the one I just gave you.
what is it you ask of me, my dear little piggy?
I ask you to help me help you. I care very much about the history of this place, the stories that were told here, even if the stories that people tell aren't quite accurate. I do wish to educate people about the truth, but I know that you like to take a back seat. But there will be no more seats left if this doom comes to fruition.
And this catfish person kind of like strokes the area you think is their chin, but you're not sure because of all the whiskers. And this slow sort of grin forms on their face as they say, well, I am but a lowly demon. I am not one of the greater gods or even one of the little gods. And so my intervention must come at a price. Fate dictates that this town forgets something. One of their tales must die with this year. If you wish to save this one, you must make sure one of the others is destroyed in its place.
I know you aren't too fond of that eel, but I say the eel's pretty important to our history as well.
It is, but there is another story about a star, and there's a story about the library.
Hmm.
Do
So in
you
order to
see?
illuminate the past, I must cast more shadows upon it.
That is the way of balance. As I said, I am not one of the greater gods. I can't just impose my will on the world. There must be balance.
Well, what can I do specifically?
Offer the crows one of the other locations. Have them fill in the gorge or tear down the library.
Hmm. All right, I'll consider what you are offering me here. I don't think I need anything more from this demon. I say thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy that new shiny piece of metal. I know things like that hold power. That's why this whole capitalism deal is a problem in the first place. It's a power
And
greater than a demon.
yeah, and the demon's laugh kind of sounds like what would a person sound like when they're drowning? But
Ooh.
like what if you could hear it actually? But that's them laughing as they kind of like do this in the air. And when they like move their fingers, the coin that you threw is just like walking along their knuckles. And they say, "It's a pleasure to do business with you." And everything around you just starts up again.
Somebody starts singing in my ear.
Yeah. Yeah. What is Jules doing?
Drink up, me hearties.
Are they kind of like shaken? What's their
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The solution goes like against everything that they wanted to get out of this. They want to preserve the past, and in order to preserve some of the past, I need to destroy some of the past. Unfortunate.
All right. Yeah, let's go back to Twyla and Hugin. What are you guys up to? You've got some supplies. I mentioned as we went to these other parts of town, you guys have progressively gathered even more supplies by trading your decorated sticks away. What's some like key thing that you still need that you're missing to make these lanterns?
I would say the teacup candles themselves.
Oh, the candles. Okay.
And Hugin, as you say that, Twyla pulls from under her many pockets and bags a well-worn box of clearly expensive beeswax candles, and they have a personalized wax seal on them, which has not been broken. She sort of gazes at them.
And Hugin leans in, looks at the box. What is it?
The one thing I could not illuminate. Love.
You carry love in a box?
Well, love left me this box. But it's not doing much for me anyway. Let's use these.
And Hugin leans back a little bit and are you sure about that?
Yeah, she's not coming back.
Hugin gives a knowing smile and nods, goes, it's always good when we learn we can move on from something. Getting stuck in the past is a place that I don't want to be anymore, and I don't think anyone deserves to be anymore.
It's a tricky one to crawl your way out of, isn't it? Much more darkness there than light.
I think it's the fact that the darkness feels like comfort at first.
Mm.
It feels like the only thing that you know, and it knows you. And leaving that behind is difficult. But it's important. And if you think it's worthy, then I got you back.
Firefly says they admire your strength.
And Hugin looks in the exact direction you were looking in and goes, well, thank you. And Hugin offers a feather or offers a wing and says, well, let's get back and start building these.
All right. Yeah, Twyla will, I guess, put their paw, like link it through the wing. And I will take a token, please, for
That's cute.
using something I hold dear.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Frambly, what are you up to? You kind of struck out with that printmaker.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. But I think that I'm going to make my own copy, like by hand. As an art student, I think I can replicate it, and I will leave that copy actually at Pika's door in case they change their mind, because of course I still want their support. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave a copy of the flyer with Pika the platypus that does not sweat but milks. Thank you, Jake.
Cursed information.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Look, it's educational, okay? You know, I think it's important.
Whew. Okay, so I think I actually would love to go to the fountain, and after Jules does their thing, and the music is playing and stuff like that, I want to leave Woad, the god of a mossy boulder, at the fountain, the one that is known to be resolute and mighty, and kind of just say like a little prayer that's like, you are mighty and you make me feel such things. So I want to leave you here at the fountain among the mossy part of it, and amongst the music that you can surely hear. And I, give this town the might to stand up against these capitalists. And I just need your guidance here to you need not say anything, but I just need to know your presence is here with us. But I will leave you here to look over the fountain. Thank you.
And I think cutting through like the smell from the greasy food stalls and maybe some of the florists that are close to the fountain, you smell, Frambly, the scent of fresh moss on a forest floor, kind of just like cutting through all of that. And I think that you are assured, as much as you can be assured, that that your small god has heard your prayer.
I'm just gonna take a big, deep inhale of the scent that is now invading my nostrils, and I will try to meet up with Twyla and Hugin, and grab Jules if they're still near the fountain, just to kind of check in on where we are with building our community event.
Jules probably sat down at like a bench and was just kind of like sad vibing for a little bit.
Just big emo, just at the bench. Yeah. Jules, why don't we find the others, Twyla and Hugin, see where we are at. I struck out at the print shop. They seem to be excited about the idea of the bookstore, but I didn't want to diminish them in particular for something that might actually be helpful to them. So, yeah, carry on. Let's go find our friends here.
Really quick, before you guys meet up again, Jules, was there something you wanted to do on your own?
No, I have a plan.
Okay, cool, nice.
And I'm gonna need some friends to enact it.
Okay. Yeah. I imagine that you meet maybe what if you meet in front of one of these old bookstores? The ones that are already established in the town. Yeah. Go ahead.
Before we do anything, I just want to remind everyone we're $69 away from $3,600. Or
Nice,
so
nice,
I'm just
nice,
saying,
nice.
60. You get, it's a double whammy because you get to
Nice.
donate $69 and then also get us
Get that
to
number.
exactly. So I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, I'm remuting myself. All right.
Perfect. Thank you. Jules, did you had something in mind?
So I wanted to talk to y'all. I think some of y'all's skill sets might be better suited to what I would like to accomplish, especially considering some of my prior relationships and situation. I'll explain. I spoke with, and I like say the catfish demon's name, but I think it comes out as like static or something like that, because I think they've like part of their story is that they've hidden themselves in the story. And me as like somebody who's studied all these banned books is like the only reason that I can commune with this like catfish demon. And they have informed me in order to save the story of our town, we must destroy a story of the town. And stories are told by people, but some stories have truth embedded within them. And some stories are used as a political tool to convince people of things. I think those are less valuable stories. So, what I propose, you know that forbidden library?
Well, yes, of course.
Forbiddenness has sort of a story in itself. People will make up stories. If they're forbidden to go somewhere, then their imagination will fill in the details. What if the forbidden library wasn't so forbidden anymore? Then we wouldn't need a bookstore.
Well, yes, but the Forbidden Library is forbidden for some practical reasons, as well as folkloric ones.
Practical
not?
reasons of bureaucrats not wanting the people to know what's in the books on those shelves.
No, practical reasons of the books on those shelves have eaten folks before. Or so they say.
I'm just saying, is like, what if we did a little bit of heroic action? Maybe our friend Hugin here can draw his sword, doesn't have to use it, and we make some demands for the betterment of the town.
Hmm.
We did.
I am a professor of epic tales, so I do have like hero story brain.
I'm gonna use one of the things where I get to use any time, which is I'm gonna say I don't do that anymore.
Nice.
All right, it was just a suggestion.
Wow. I think it was a good one, but we can keep working on it.
All right, and with that, let's take a little breather. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling about the game so far? Nice. I'm having fun in this loche, this little town that we've created for ourselves, and I'm enjoying the connection that you guys have. but yeah, so for now, let's take a little break. Again, thank you for watching and contributing what you can to the charity.
Also, thank you, Nice, for the $69 donation.
Yes,
Nice, 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 nice,
Nice.
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 I love that the 3 donations are Boom Key.
And welcome back. We are playing a game of Wanderhome here on Claire After All's channel. By the way, happy birthday, Claire! Yay! You can also wish Claire happy birthday in the chat. I believe she's been there all night. But also, you can contribute to the charity that we are running right now to benefit Brave Space Alliance, which is, I believe, a queer community space in the Chicago area. Yeah, so donate what you can if you can. And thank you in advance for that. So as a little recap for the events of the tonight, our players here are attempting to shut down the coming large bookstore that is coming to their town, which is threatening to demolish one of the landmarks that stand at the center of their marketplace. Why they would do such a thing is beyond me, but they have set themselves against it anyway. So, what? I believe that you guys have come up with a plan to perhaps give up the Forbidden Library on the university grounds. Maybe? Who knows?
Like that plan was kind of shut down. I thought it was clever.
I'm not sure, but let's cut ahead a little bit to this this gathering that you guys have planned to try to convince all of the local business owners to stand united against this bookstore. Where is this party taking place?
At the lip of the gorge.
Okay, yeah, the gorge where it is told a star fell to the earth, and then that star told 1,001 stories to the people of Loesch. All right. Yeah. I imagine the party starts at sunset. The sun is just being behind the mountains, and you have this mead that was graciously donated to you by a Bolton, the meter, and yeah, go ahead, take it away.
I think Jules has gathered around a group of people. One of the things it says I can always do is sit down surrounded by others and also tell the tale of something related to a subject that you teach. And I think I'm telling the tale of the fallen star in the gorge. I don't know if I can improvise a whole tale, but I think the gist of it is that the star was being chased by wild beasts.
Ooh.
And they dove into the earth to try to hide.
Star beasts. I
Star
like that.
beasts.
What is the last line of this tale?
I don't know, because I want to know the end of the tale.
Ooh.
So I think it kind of ends on an unsatisfying cliffhanger.
Oh. And they set out to see the rest of the world.
Or they dove into the center of the earth and were never seen again.
Oh, the beasts found them in Loesch.
Or the beasts found the hole and surrounded it, and then they couldn't, sense the star anymore, and they left.
Okay.
But now there's this, gaping gorge on the hillock.
And there's a lot of polite applause, a lot of sincere nods, like, "Oh yeah, I remember that story. That's you told that really well," from the people gathered around you. But one of them is Ansel Rose, who is the dean of the Loche Polytechnic University. He is an old snake person with just one fang left in their mouth. And he says, "Well, well, well, Mr. Jules, seems like you haven't lost any of your oration abilities, hey?"
I think
That's
it's funny.
Professor Jules to you.
Well, it doesn't work for us anymore, miss.
Also, I think I go by Jules because my first name is also Ansel.
Oh! What a coincidence.
What is this person's name again? Ansel what?
Ansel Rose.
Ansel Rose. Yes, it's such a shame that I don't have a platform to orate to your fine student body anymore.
Well, we know whose fault that is.
You know, the stories I tell are in the books that are still on your campus.
Well, we'll soon get rid of those, hey?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Are you going to demolish the library?
No, nothing of the sort. We're just going to clean a little bit of house, and I think that the bookstore is willing to buy some of the things we don't want, so to speak.
You're going to sell off your forbidden tomes.
I did not say that. What a weird thing to infer.
Yes, weird indeed.
Besides, what do you care, Mr. Jules? You've already ransacked the storehouse, if you will. Already gone through and taken whatever tomes you wanted. Why not let someone else have a chance, hey?
Like this one, I pull out the creepy iBook again.
Oh God.
Hey, this is a fine piece of literature.
How can you stand to look at it? It just burns my eyes.
How can you be so uncurious as the dean of a university?
Oh God, just put it away. You see,
Fine. I'll put it back in my bag.
See, this is what I mean. Literature doesn't have to be so painful or scary. That's what this bookstore is going to bring to our town.
You just told me you were going to sell some of the books that you didn't wanted to the bookstore.
And they will sanitize it for people to read.
Well,
Dean,
maybe we
That
can
is
throw
if-
all the bad books down the fucking hole.
Dean, what are you worried lies ahead?
I'm worried that this town is going to get swallowed up by the university. And I'm worried that whatever character it had is just going to be swallowed up by us. And I hope that this bookstore will stand as a sort of a bulwark against that.
By sanitizing our culture. Said it
Well,
yourself.
better sanitized culture than nothing at all.
I'm just like looking grumpy as fuck, like chugging mead now.
Yes, you're right. Firefly says that hiding from the truth doesn't change it. You have a
What
good
truth?
time, though.
Well, thank you, and thank you to your insects. Let me see if there's any more of that meat around. He just slithers off.
You know, I don't like the dean. Okay. I do see the point of the university taking over the town, but if we destroy the fountain, not we, if the fountain becomes demolished, becomes no more, then that gets rid of the like single most founding part of it. I don't you know, there's this place that I've heard of called Berkeley that also
Hollywood?
has a university town. That the students rose up against some weird demolishers, trying to get rid of a park. So
People's Park, they called it.
it was the park of the people. Yes.
Hmm.
I think that we can get the university students to appreciate the history and the founding of this town and help the community stand up against the demolishing of our founding.
Perhaps.
There's always the sword option.
Hugin is a reader and a leader now.
Maybe it's my turn to wield the sword.
That would be quite interesting.
You can wield the sword as soon as you understand the consequences of said sword's wielding.
I'm not quite sure you're ready for that, Darkness.
And I think someone else comes into the group. This is Professor Elsena Vim, who is a ferret person. Jules, you know that she is like the witchy professor on
Nice.
campus. You've seen no like clear evidence of any like occultism, but you've got your suspicions. But she seems to just like melt out of the shadows and says, "So, you guys want to stir up the students, hey?"
I've been stirring up the students as long as you've known me.
Yes, but for something like this, we need to go bigger. We need to increase the scope.
I went so big that I lost my job.
I'm thinking we go big enough to destroy the university.
I'm listening.
Well, if we make the students go on such a riot that these bookstore owners can't even get to town, problem solved. They're not going to plop down a school in such a contentious place.
I'm looking around to everybody else because I feel like I've been talking a lot here.
Jules, your colleagues, they're not known for their great ideas, are they?
No.
These people have master's degrees?
If not, yes.
Academia sure is a place.
It's a place
So-
that could use some illumination, in my opinion.
Yes.
Good.
You know what I've seen in my time? Young academics get most passionate about. It's not learning or injustice, unfortunately. It's parties.
Hmm.
I think she makes a fine point. If this is a town that's not conducive to a bookstore and their image, then they probably won't come here. But must we destroy things for it?
Fair enough.
Maybe some nights of revelry would be enough to disturb the peace. We've got enough to start it right now.
And what better night than New Year's?
So we weren't down for a figurative threat with the sword, but we want to actually destroy some shit.
Wow.
The destruction of property is not the destruction of life.
I said a figurative threat. I wasn't hoping to stab anybody tonight.
When you release the sword from its sheath, you have no control of where it lands.
You're right. I will never understand warfare.
So,
Things come and things go in the gorge. If we keep them reasonably contained, then our friends with their businesses should weather this quite fine.
Do we have enough mead for all the student body?
They might have to, what do you call it? Bring your own?
BYOM, yes.
Is there a small god of potables?
Well, we could lure them out with a song.
Yes, of course. And I'm going to invoke Dulcet, the god of tiny melodies. And their personality is described as dramatic and glamorous. So,
it's Valkyrie.
yeah.
Keith, give us Australian.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh no.
But I think they
Talk
put
about
on
platypus
enough.
milk.
I think they put on enough of a performance that everyone else at this little get together is suitably entertained. But as the final note kind of rings out in the gorge, what's her name? Professor Vim kind of like does this, and the last note is like abruptly cut off, and she puts her hand over a sort of like a vial that's already filled with other liquids, and she stirs it around, and the liquid in the vial turns this this glittering gold, and she says, perfect ingredients. I think with this we can have quite a bit of fun on New Year's.
Are we drugging these kids?
No, nothing of the sort. This is more about appearance. Here, let me show you. And she kind of like takes a drop in her finger, and what's Hugin, what's the most like worn, like rusted over, disused, chipped like piece of clothing you have?
Well, I am wearing armor underneath my clothing, and that has not it's hasn't been in use ever, and I don't take care of it because it's so I would say that there's probably a piece of armor or something like that that is sticking out.
Okay. And then she like swipes the finger with like the bit of liquid on it, like over that exposed piece of armor, and it starts to shine like this brilliant gold. And it's like this iridescent color that goes from like black to gold, depending on like what angle you look at it from. And she's like, "No, my dear, we're not drugging anyone. We're going to put on a show."
That's perfectly fine then. I just didn't feel right subjecting these people to something that they might not realize.
Of course.
I'm sure if we asked them for drugs, asked them if they wanted drugs, most of them would say yes.
Hey, that is a decision that they make consciously, not without their knowing.
Firefly says we would like some drugs.
Professor Vim just like opens her blazer and she says, "Take your pick."
I'm gonna pick the sparkliest.
Nice, you got it. It's like this amethyst color. You get to decide what it does.
Um,
You don't have to do it now. You can do it when you drink it.
Okay, lovely. I drink it.
What does
I
it do,
can
Guilty?
I can feel colors. I'm
Do
so
you have
bubbly.
Do you have any smokables?
She
My
opens up
big
her
pipe.
other lapel. Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna pull out some Vicks Vapo Rub from one of my packs.
Nice. All right. So let's kind of like fast forward a little bit. Is anyone doing anything like in the time between this party and the New Year's party?
I get really high and start explaining all of the constellations.
Nice. Do you know their secret names as well?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
One of the things that I taught at the university was astronomy. So
I'm going to just sit and write in my little journal.
nice. What are you writing?
Oh, I think that I'm writing my first drafts for my letters to my friends for the New Year's. Like I waited to the last minute to do it, but I'm doing it now.
Did you wait because you weren't feeling confident yet, or just because you were procrastinating?
It was he enjoys drawing more than he enjoys writing, and so he gets distracted when he writes, and so it's less procrastination and more of like for example, the drawing he showed earlier, he went to write capitalism down and he was like, okay, but I can make this a monster, and then like, oh yeah, we're fighting capital. Like it becomes that he becomes distracted, you know. Something shiny, something cooler, something more interesting grabs him, and so it doesn't work until he has a deadline, and now that the deadline is closer, guess what he's working on?
Sounds like Hugin has ADHD.
Look, there's a little bit of all of us in our characters.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think for me, I think Framley is talking with another small and forgotten god. And this time they are talking to Ravel, the god of tangled yarn. And I pull Ravel like out of my chest pocket. And their personality is described as cheerful and witty. So I think that, I'm talking with Ravel and like, I don't know what's going on, but I know that you usually have the answers and you're very optimistic. I'm just asking for a sign that things will be okay, that things will turn out, just the way we need them to or want them to, without the demolition of our fountain, and everyone will be safe and happy and okay. Just you always know what to do for me.
Are you wearing anything that's knitted, Frambly?
Oh yes, I actually have a cardigan,
Mm.
a knitted cardigan.
The cardigan, it seems like the cardigan of its own accord kind of just like um what is snuggles up to you more. It like covers more of you, kind of, or at least that's what it feels
Like it tightens, kind of.
but not like with the the threat of choking you kind of
Yeah.
thing. It's more
It feels like
it's more
somebody's hugging
gentle.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna like give myself a hug too.
Nice.
You're working very hard. You're doing the right thing. All right.
It's gonna happen. Things are gonna happen. So, yeah. Does anyone else want to do something before these crows show up? These other crows show up.
Yeah. Twyla is as what started off the party sort of hovering nervously around the lantern making and peering in at people using the candles that she set down on the table. But now that most of them have been constructed, she's leading a little nighttime hike a bit deeper into the gorge to illuminate the way to a couple of her favorite trees where the crowd is placing their lanterns.
Nice.
Watch your step.
Really quick, why are these your favorite trees?
They're trees where I've had very nice thoughts.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Famous picnic spot.
And I think the night before the New Year's party, all of you get a letter from Professor Vim that contains like a little vial of this sparkly liquid that she showed you all how to use. And with it comes a little note that says, may your New Year's be bright. And the bright is like underlined. And yeah, y'all can describe to me what your New Year's outfit might look like. Maybe using this little polish if you like. But yeah, this is that this is the dinner that's supposed to be set with the bookstore people. So
I'm Hugin is going to just use it on the excuse me. He wears the same thing every day, but since he has the option of having something shiny, he's gonna take it and put it on the seam of it. So like literally just like almost like the border of his jacket and his outfit. So it literally is just kind of like a thin like gold shiny line along the edge on his somewhat already tattered clothing.
so it's like piping. I love that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Twyla has the same mud-stained cloak that she's always worn, but she trades out her regular set of comfortable, warm knitted gloves for her New Year's knitted gloves, which have bright rainbow designs on a light alpaca fur field.
Fancy.
Mhm.
Did you sustainably source this alpaca fur? I'm
The
concerned.
alpaca fur is from my ex.
Okay, bye.
I've had many lives.
So you
Okay, this
killed
is
your
tough.
ex, the alpaca.
Hmm?
You killed your
You-
ex, the alpaca.
You can comb alpaca.
Killed? Oh my.
Yeah, they shed the wool.
No, I just took some of their hair.
Okay, this
I'm
is
king
I like the
shaming
narrative that
Scrambly.
you actually
Don't-
killed that. Anyway, Frambly has an orange knitted sweater that has a bunch of tiny little holes, like as if they were eaten like by moths. And on over that they wear overalls that are covered in paint splatter. And they're less like regular blue denim overalls, but with the vial of the liquid from Professor Vim, they kind of just pour it into a bigger bowl and like do that thing where you put your fingers in water and flick it, and have flicked it all over their overalls so it looks like paint splatter. And yeah, in the little overall like chest pocket, that's where they keep their small and forgotten god friends. Yeah,
You
that's
love
it.
making characters with like little guys in your pocket.
I literally, here's my shirt pocket right here. You know, you already know. You
Does
already
Kiwi
know.
want little guys in their pockets, or do they want to be the little guy in someone's pocket?
I want to be the little guy.
It could be like a nesting doll of little guys in little pockets.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
All right,
on.
we need to
know it
get Kiwi a Bjorn that they could fit inside of. Got it.
It's a toddler-sized like hiking backpack, really.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you fucking ass. Bye.
Or like a very large IKEA bag.
Let
Oh my
Janine know
God.
that she needs to start doing back exercises for this.
I'm not gonna say anything. That's low hanging fruit.
Jules, what are you wearing to?
Jules is still wearing their black bowler hat, their black suit, but they have changed their tie. So instead of the like polka dot tie that they had before, now they have like a tie with like constellations and stuff on it. They're like
Ooh,
nerdy astronomy professor tie.
nice, nice. And I think the two Crow sisters, who are twins, show up. Maltine Corvine shows up in a sort of like an elaborate dress made of other birds' feathers. And Margina Corvine shows up in a what is it, like a business suit blazer and a matching pair of glasses.
We're about to get girl bossed.
Maybe. So yeah, you guys are in, I think that you are in you're actually around the fountain again. And the city has shelled out some cash to get some catered food and some booze at this event. And a bunch of people are just like milling around, getting to know the two Corvine sisters.
How are people like generally responding to these big city outsiders?
Outwardly, almost all of them are polite. Some of them are a little bit more like fawning than others. And there are some who are perhaps avoiding them. But you do hear Pika, the platypus printer, just start laughing at something that the Corvine sisters said. And I think that Maltine says a little bit louder, yes, I mean, what do we need this fountain for anyway, right? This is so much wasted space. We could fill this place with so many books, so many stacks of knowledge. And the printer is just like nodding and saying, yeah, that would be cool.
Hugin is just walking around and grabbing snacks and eating the snacks. He is not partaking in any alcohol or anything like that. Just going around taking snacks.
Nice. Which one's your favorite, Hugan?
Oh, easily the crackers. Easily the crackers. Yeah.
Nice.
Little saltine crackers. You can put a little tiny bit of cheese on it. It's like a charcuterie board, but like it's good. It's good.
I think the town is known for their like 10 different cracker variations using 10 different like wheats and oats and stuff. So yeah.
It is a bread town, remember?
It's a bread town.
Bread and crackers are right next to each other.
There's some weird story about like unleavened bread in the folklore.
Maybe this is something that the star could eat. And maybe it's like the only thing that they really liked eating.
Mm.
They're like, we don't get wheat up there. It's just like ambrosia and crystal clear water.
And they had to leave before there was time for their bread to rise. This is a familiar
Oh.
story.
Fremley is kind of just taking what people in, trying to be a silent observer of what's happening, taking mental note of the conversations that are happening, the body language, and also looking down at people's feet, trying to see if anything falls, anything drops, like a button off a jacket or a harmonica out of somebody's pocket. You know, something that they may forget or may not think that they lost. And I will silently join Hugin. Won't say anything, just recognize that my presence is here with him and that he's with me. And the snack that I'm eating are the peanut butter and jelly bite-sized sandwiches.
You see Hugin like hit the pommel of his sword quite a bit.
I'm just gonna, with one hand putting food in my mouth, with the other hand, I will just put my hand over yours on the pommel of the sword. Not saying anything, just like I'm here. And then I get your attention and I point over to the fountain where Woad is, the small and forgotten god of the mossy boulder, the one that's mighty, and just like remind you that we are protected.
And Hugin kind of, there's just a lot of people here. I mean, I knew that there was going to be a lot of people here, but like, there's a lot of people here. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Just I will make your favorite cracker and cheese combo snack and hand it to you.
Hugin quickly takes it down and pulls the handkerchief that he carries around with him, still like slight bits of blood on it. He wipes his beak away and stuffs it back, and I think I might actually know those corvids.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm gonna like do that thing where you like turn somebody around. Like, how do you know them?
Have I told you about my friend?
What friend are you referring to?
When you're in war, you become very close to some people.
Okay.
Me and another corvid were him and I were very close. And you see him hold the handkerchief again and start to like move it around.
Okay. So you were close to another crow, and these two remind you of him.
Well, yes. Family lineage usually helps you remind of others.
Are you saying that these two are your kids?
What? No. What? No.
Well, you said you were very close. I thought it was in a, you two are together
Yes,
kind of way.
Yes, we were together. Him and I were together. But like him and I did not have a child together. That's not how crows reproduce.
Yeah, that's not a child. That's two. That's two children.
And he literally just goes, I need to move forward. I need to move forward. I need to move forward. And he just starts like repeating a mantra. And he's like, these old crows are my ex-partner's sisters.
Oh my.
Crows do have orgies, though, so there is a small chance that you are the father.
Jerry Springer here. With
I
There
didn't
we-
know his. Anyways, and he's just like, he did not make it back from the war.
Oh my. Oh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry.
Either way, they don't like me very much.
Is there a way we can disguise you? Do you want to leave?
Oh no. And you could see he's like gripping his sword.
Hugin,
Yes.
are you planning to
No, I would never. I don't do that anymore.
Okay. That's what I thought too, but why are you gripping your hilt so hard? Your talons are turning white.
And Hugin just goes, look, if it were them out in the battlefield dead, I would be happier than if it were him. But I'm not going to give them the pleasure of seeing him again.
Oh, wow. So, given your circumstance, what do you propose we do instead?
I think that we're going to have to cause something a little bit more interesting. I think that this is actually a good thing. I think in the mix of this party and the mix of this destruction, we should bring them something that I know that they hate. Something that I know that they hated about my partner.
Oh
This
boy.
is gonna be the gayest party we're ever going to have.
Oh.
Hugin?
Thank
Both
the
meanings, right?
swallowing
Both
of my
meanings.
God.
His
Hugin, is that you?
And-
you hear one of the Corvin twins yell out.
And Hugin stands up straight, puts his sword like in like presentation mode and turns and goes, oh, it is wonderful to see you both. I wasn't expecting it to be the two of you coming.
And Maltine says, yes, I knew I saw you here. What are you oh, this is where you chose to settle down. Of course. How are you?
I'm fine.
Perfect. Well, it looks like you've made a little friend over here. She says, she points at Frambly.
And Hugin like takes Frambly's hand, who was on the pommel, and he puts his hand on top of Frambly's hand. So it's like a hand sandwich. And be like, yes, Frambly here is a very good friend.
Good, good. I'm so glad that you were at least able to find someone to talk to in this town. Why don't you come by the villa in the capital? We would love to host you.
I stick to the sides. I don't like big cities. In fact, it's making me nervous just being here. And
Of course, of
if
course.
Frambly, you can hear him say, "And around you," like under his breath.
Of course, of course. The war and all. I didn't mean to bring any of that up. Maybe we should. And then, just as they're about to go, I think that Maltine spots the corner of your journal, if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And she says, "Are you a writer now, Hugin?"
And Hugin looks and sees the journal. And Frambly, you feel Hugin squeeze your hand. uh, well, I'm doing the best I can. I wouldn't call myself a writer. I'm just learning.
Well, of course. When you're done, we would love to have your book in our new bookstore. In fact, we could preview it in this the store that we'll be putting up in your town.
And Hugin just stands still and looks, and yeah.
No. Twyla appears out of the darkness between the two twins.
Ah, hello. Oh, actually, I think they would both jump, and Maltine would be the first to regain her composure. And says, Hello. You look like you're a local. What's your name?"
You know, we stand here in the shadows of the fallen star. There's much about this place you don't understand, and that's all right. You're just passing through.
Well, we would love to learn more about your beautiful town. Is that something that you all say here? We all stand in the shadows of a falling star. Is that what a cute
Something
thing?
like that.
That's so cute.
Yes.
I have a thing that I'd like to do that I would have been setting up during all of this.
Yes, Jules.
So as this kind of before this meeting was happening, I was going around to all the like musicians that usually like play around the fountain, and I was giving them a couple coins, being like, "Hey, you know the ballad of the eel and the lutist? I'm gonna need you to play that for me at a certain time. So I'm trying to organize all of these musicians to like play this one folk song in sort of tandem. And as this like conversation is happening, I'm just kind of like sitting there quietly, but I pull a pin out of my suit that's like holds like one of my like cuffs together or something like that, and I pierce the like tip of my finger till I'm bleeding, and then I stick my finger in the fountain. I'm calling upon the eel demon. I imagine Jules as like a cosmic horror protagonist in this weird animal world. So I want
Mom
to create like
said
another
no,
demon.
so it's time to ask Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Give up one of your tokens to
Mhm.
coordinate the musicians in this way.
Okay.
And I think as soon as you dip your bleeding finger into the water, again, like everything around you like goes still, and the cloud the water just like immediately turns black.
Hell yeah.
And this long writhing shape slowly emerges from the water. And I think the thing that makes this eel specifically demonic is I think that there's like constantly electricity arcing from their skin.
Ooh.
But it's like it plays across the surface of the water and kind of like teases around your finger a little bit. But
What
it
if it's
doesn't
like
affect-
electricity that instead of like emitting light, absorbs light?
Oh, black lightning.
Yeah.
Nice. And yeah, it kind of like it's kind of confined to the water, but it rises up and it says, "Hmm, I know of you. I've heard of you. You've had dealings with my rival."
Mm-hmm. And I know they like counter to the normal behavior reveals. They like to hide in the shadows while you like to steal the show.
That's such a small way to put that. There's no need to steal the show when you are the show.
Well, here's the thing. The show is likely to come to an end. So I was thinking I'd let you know that you have a wonderful opportunity to take stage once again and make sure that your legacy will be remembered.
Mm. But there's no better story than rising up from the ashes again. So, what is it that you're willing to give me to get what you want?
All these demons want something from me, and all I'm trying to offer them is like their own continued survival.
More.
Tribute. I offer you a grand tribute. I've already
This
prepped this.
tribute.
Tribute. Mm.
A song, many voices, all extolling your immense role in the founding of this community.
Hmm.
I don't want to interrupt this, but I do think just offering a little help action here. I think Twyla would notice if Jules was missing from the edge of the gorge for too long. You know, them being thrifting besties and all. So I think she would go and look for them and maybe find them, you know, like in this little trance by the fountain. And I just want to spend my token to keep someone safe from the difficulties of the world.
Aw.
Because
Nice.
I sense that Jules might be putting themselves out there.
Dealing with demons.
How
Uh-huh,
do you do that?
uh-huh.
What does that look like, Twyla? How are you
I'm
keeping
going to take
Jules?
my mud splattered cloak off and wrap it around Jules's shoulders
That's awesome.
because you know they look like they could use some warmth.
I think as you do that, you get a little bit of static shock. Not something like jarring, but it's definitely like that's weird. Like, why would that be happening? Yeah,
And then
and
I'll kick back to the party.
and as you kind of like sweep that cloak around Jules, Jules in this trance, you kind of feel its weight and its warmth, and that gives your proposition like a little bit more confidence. I think you're yeah.
I think it helps me be in the liminal space and then in reality simultaneously.
Mhm.
And that gives me the opportunity to snap my finger, which is the cue for all the musicians to start playing the ballad.
Nice. And
So like
as that
while I'm
happens,
talking to the eel, the song about them starts crescendoing.
the eel kind of like smiles, and you see like this dark electricity get a little bit more active, and it says, all right, I see that you can perhaps hold up that end of your bargain, but I am not satisfied with just this town. I've been trapped here a little too long. You must spread my story to the rest of the world.
Oh, I had planned on writing the true tale of the eel, the lutist, and the catfish.
Perfect. Then I will trust in your abilities. And with that, you're suddenly like thrown back into your body, Jules, as the water of the fountain just like splashes up over its lip and for no like apparent reason. And because you kind of stepped back, you were able to avoid the splash, but it hit the two Corvine sisters who were both they're both fully wet at this point, and they were thrown off their feet.
Get dunked. Jules says softly to themselves.
And strangely enough, they now smell faintly of seaweed as they get up. And a lot of the people around the town are just like avoiding them at this point because of that. And the two sisters like, "Ah, what is this? Mayor.
Local
And-
culture is what this is.
And Mayor Boone comes around and she says, "Oh yeah, well, once you demolish that fountain, you none of this will happen. It's been acting up for so long. You'll be doing everyone a favor."
And I come up to them and I go, you know, a very good friend of mine, Twyla, taught me something. And he pulls out the handkerchief that has the etching Munin on it, and he hands it over. He goes, "Yeah, I think you are going to need this a little bit more than I'm going to need this," and hands them the handkerchief to wipe themselves. And I look at them and go, "This town's got a lot of things. There's that. There's the love that we all have, and the complete and utter hatred of your existence. And I'll be completely honest with you. I don't want you here."
Please spend a token to make sure this goes down well.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I'm giving them the thing I care about, which is the handkerchief of my partner Munin. So
Oh.
Yeah.
the lesson I learned from Twyla with the beeswax, and so I am going to get a token for that, and then I'm going to spend a token for that.
Nice. And I think that they say what and then they look at the embroidered name on the handkerchief. Yeah. And what sort of reaction were you looking for, Hugan?
Surprised that I have it.
Okay.
Or that I would have it. Corvids and birds are gift-giving creatures, and when they show appreciation, they give something that they view valuable to someone else. Usually something shiny or pretty, and so this is a token of Munin and its eyes relationship is their handkerchief, and so me having that would make them uncomfortable as well as angry.
And I think they say, well, this is the handkerchief that our grandmother gave to our uncle. Why do you have this? He would never part with this unless.
And Hugan looks at them and nods.
And I think that what is this? This is Maltine sort of like staggers back and her sister catches her and they say, "Oh, I think we just need a little break. We perhaps the mead was a little too strong. Let's go over here." And they kind of stagger off, and the mayor kind of like turns on the group of you and says, "What are you doing?" Why are you sabotaging this opportunity?
Why are you disgracing the town?
Disgrace? What are you talking about? How am I disgracing the town?
You're agreeing to let them vandalize the town.
How? How?
The fountain.
Oh my god, this is all for that fountain?
It's a place of power. Do you know what that means?
No. It's
Exactly.
Of
disgusting.
course you don't.
It's literally falling up. Look, it got water everywhere. And it smells like shrimp? Seaweed? We're
It's
so
a
far from the
water
sea.
source. Of course it's gonna make things wet.
Okay, but like
You know,
that's not healthy. Go ahead.
Mayor, I hear where you're coming from. I think
Thank you, Twinkle.
perhaps you just haven't seen some of these places in the way that we've seen them. Might I take you on a guided walk through the gorge? I have many things to share with you. Stories. Of course. Firefly will light the way.
Is that, did you name your lantern or something? Bay
Mm-hmm.
lantern? Perhaps another time, Twyla. We're kind of in the middle of something at this point. But
No,
I
I think we're quite at the end of something, actually, you'll find.
I agree. We should take a stroll.
Let's take a long walk off a short pier.
Long walk off of a short gorge.
is this what do you want? What are you guys doing? This is me, Keith, asking, what are you doing to this person?
I'm not involved.
I think this is Twyla's era of murdering people. Like,
I'm not murdering
Alpaca. Oh, you're right. It's the Firefly. My bad.
I mean, we got to do
I
something.
just
I tried to get
feel-
demons to help, and all they did was give me sass.
I mean, they got them all wet, so
I'm trying to
I mean, I could do
enroll
that.
her
I
to
could've done
my
that too.
vision. I think that people see things differently sometimes when they're feeling very immersed in a place, and perhaps the evidence of distant strangeness in the deep, deep gorge could help us sway the mayor.
And it's part of the local culture, part of the stories that we
see.
tell.
Our flavor, if you will.
I think when you start talking about like local flavor, the mayor says, yes, Twyla, you're the most sensible person of this crew. Also, please give up one of your tokens to get this to happen. And she says, Mrs. and Mrs. Corvine, I think that one of the locals has offered to guide us to a separate location that may or may not be quite stunning on this New Year's night. So if you would like, perhaps grab some food, grab a drink, and we can set up. And I think the two of them are kind of like embarrassed and a little like they're feeling the shunning of the local people enough here that they're like, yes, perhaps we should join you too. And they kind of go to the gorge with you. What's going on here? Are you gonna? This is Keith again. Are you gonna murder these people? What's
I'm
gonna?
just walking them deep into the gorge until we see something freaky.
Oh my god. If you just wanted to look at me, that's fine.
no. Like uncomfortable, not like. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've heard that crows have orgies.
Yes. So look, we learned about platypuses and how they secrete milk, and we learned about corvids having orgies. So
That
Yeah,
poor
but
Buffy.
throw us in the educational tag, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
Twyla's really just after that crovussy.
mhm, Yep.
No, I'm just wandering around, telling them, you know,
Like
inane
ghost
little
stories.
stories. I'm
Uh,
waiting for something like Will o' the Wispy to pop up.
there's also 2 demons that are like ready to get rid of these people. So
I mean, those
I-
demons don't seem to care about their own
don't-
self-preservation.
I think one of them
I don't
is the
deal
other
with
one.
demons. I deal with the grandeur and the immense beauty of the world.
So I think one of the demons doesn't care. The other one is kind of on board, Jules, because both the mayor and both crows at one point kind of yell out at random times, and they're like, "Oh, I thought I felt something slimy and slithery
With little
brushing up to
socks.
me." Yeah, but I guess it was nothing. Is anyone else doing something here? Is anyone helping? Spooking these people?
I'm not.
Okay.
I pull out my book with the eyes on it and I say, "Do you guys
Stop!
carry this one?"
You appear out of the darkness with this terrifying book.
Terrible.
It's a great
Uh,
story. It's young adult fiction.
Yeah, they just go screaming. The two
The
crows
book
go
is just
screaming.
Twilight, and they're just scared.
Oh,
Wait,
there's
come
no
back,
Twilight
we
hate on
haven't
this
reached
stream.
the bottom of the gorge.
They run ahead actually at Twilight, and you kind of
Wow.
lose sight of them. But thankfully, like the mayor's still with you, and they're like, "Oh my god, we just lost we just lost 2 very important people. Uh,
I know.
it- uh, how are we gonna find them? What's your plan, Twilight? You got a lantern in there somewhere, right?
Well, I've got this. And I take out the little vial from the other professor.
Uh huh. What?
What did the note say about this?
May your near be bright.
Okay. I'm just gonna toss it up into the air and see what happens.
It kind of glitters in the darkness for a little bit until it like crashes down onto the rocks in front of you. And immediately like all the dark is dispelled as it looks like this luminous paint is just splashed across the immediate landscape. And you actually splashed the 2 Corvine twins in the process.
There you are.
Like, oh my god, what? I paid so much for this dress. What?
Oh, you're so welcome. It's lovely now.
No, it's not.
You two sure are splash magnets.
Oh my god. And they walk up to the mayor and they say, "Thank you for your invitation. It seems like we won't actually be opening a branch here in your smelly, dark, disgusting town."
Oh, darn.
That's how we love it.
By the smell of it, you're actually pretty smelly and disgusting. So, you know, get out of here.
And, and I think Maltine Corvine just does like a enraged sort of yell as her sister is on her cell phone, like calling a car, like an Uber or something. As they just like stalk off. And the mayor just like slumps down. She's like, "Well, good job. I
Oh,
hope all
thank
of you are."
you.
Yeah, great. Great.
Extremely proud of what we've accomplished here, and I take out my vial and I cheers it to everybody.
Yeah. Good. I don't. What even is that?
I don't know. I
How did
drink
you-
it.
What would you like to happen to Jules, Devin?
I don't know. It's supposed to like light up my New Year's. Can I have some sort of like cosmic, revelation?
Okay. Yeah. You know the name of the star, and you can summon them or talk to them. There you go. And yeah, I think the rest of the town was like, those people were weird.
Like about the twins.
About the Corvian twins, yeah. They're like, actually, thank goodness they didn't put their bookshop up in our town. They were
Holding my iBook and drinking star fluid. Yeah, those people were weird.
like
I'm
they're
not weird, you're weird.
they're just like Jules. They're so weird. Yeah, and I think that's the end of this little New Year party. What do
Oh,
you guys what do we see as we do like the outro for this little movie, basically? What's everyone doing after this party?
I gather up as much people from the town as I can back to the like gorge where we know that the like fallen star was.
Mhm.
And
Sacrifice them.
I asked the star to finish the story for us.
Yeah, I think the camera sees you guys go on like a moonless night, and we hear you all make this request. And there's just like this light that comes up from like the bottommost part of the gorge, and this hand that's brighter than anything you've ever seen just like comes up over the lip. And then it cuts to someone else.
I want a scene of Twyla and Jules at the Twilight Market,
Ooh.
just doing their little thing, looking at the antiquities and the relics and
What kind of relics
thinking,
does Twilight like?
what do you think this could be?
Probably dates back to about 300 years ago, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Perhaps it's a tool of some sort.
I think it would look nice with a bunch of flowers in it.
Everything does.
And is it like a helmet or something? Just straight up.
Probably. I'm gonna go gather some from the meadow, though.
All right, Frambly, Hugan.
Oh, you mean
I was muted. I think that this is a kind of like a two-parter where with the lanterns, there is like a single, like maybe little tea light that stopped burning quite early. And whenever you tried to relight it, it just like it was like a dud tea light basically. And I pick it up and I go, another small and forgotten god. And this one is named Wick, a candle god, and their personality is passionate and luminescent. And I pocket Wick to my little small and forgotten god collection. And I also pull out my little buggy friend that I had, who, is just a friendly little bug, not a god of any sort. And,
Really quick, what kind of bug is it?
Oh, it's a stick bug.
Okay, nice.
And you can kind of see like their little head sticking up when they want to get up and look out for my pocket. And I bring it to Hugan. And so this is my little stick bug friend that I found a while ago, and I know your fascination with sticks and twigs of the like. This one is not for nesting. This one is a friend, a companion, to keep in your pocket, keep on your shoulder, and they will go with you everywhere. And they are my gift to you, so you're never alone.
And Hugin reaches out and takes the stick bug and goes, I don't need this though. I'm never alone. I'm with you.
Oh, stop it, you! Just take the damn bug.
Take the
Aw.
damn bug.
And Hugin puts his other hand on Frembly's head and then rubs it and then puts his head up against theirs and just like pauses for a moment. Frembly pulls his sheath sword out, or humbly does it, and goes, well, if we're exchanging gifts, why don't you take this?
Oh,
We all pull out our swords.
Hugin, are you certain you want to give me this?
Yes, it's very shiny, but don't use it.
I will keep it with me. Thank you.
And Hugin goes in for a hug and hugs.
Hugin huggin.
Hugin hug. Hugin
Probably the
hugging
friend.
Frambly.
Probably the friend. Huggin
That's so
Hugin.
I think the camera pans out. We see the smoke from a dozen fires cooking a dozen different dishes, and several stages scattered throughout the town, putting on some shows of people, maybe like in homemade costumes, pantomiming like different stories that the star handed down to everyone. Maybe you see some students sneaking into the Forbidden Library, and you see the Uber X that the two
Just a real fucking car shows up.
a real fucking car shows up for the two
Terrible.
twins, and they're just like riding as fast as they can out of town.
Is this like the village
Black
where there's like
Village.
this weird little like animal society, and then there's actual just like humans with cars like a little bit nearby?
No, because like the other crows are from somewhere else, like a city, and they actually live there. So yeah.
So pro-sized cards.
So yeah, that has been our game of Wanderhome. I hope everyone had fun. I certainly enjoyed myself.
Thank you so much for GMing us.
Hell yeah!
Thank
Thanks for letting
you,
us
thank you.
bully your NPCs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love that. That's yeah. It's warranted bullying for assholes, okay?
And thank you again to Claire for inviting us on her channel for her birthday event.